have a little chit chat about something that's been on my mind. I just got out of a really powerful past life hypnotherapy session with my amazing friend India, and something came through in terms of some healing I've been navigating around the divine feminine and sisterhood, and it's such a collective wound that's there that is so integral in our awakening as a collective and the rise of the divine feminine. And this is perfectionism that I notice has woven its way into my life in a myriad of ways. And I love to speak about perfectionism in terms of its inherent toxicity and how it's so interwoven with the patriarchal kind of standard of black and white thinking. And so I noticed this perfectionism and how it is the killer of joy, the killer of creativity. And I notice in operating from that place that it's really hard to show up at all when we feel like we need to be perfect and reach for this imaginary standard that doesn't even really exist. And I notice how when I loosen and the hold of that on myself and give myself the grace and the compassion to be imperfect and to mess up and to learn and grow and really lean into the lessons that I chose for this lifetime, then those shackles of perfection are far loosened, and I'm able to show up and feel the fear and do it anyway, because being such a highly sensitive, very introverted soul that I am, I'm one of the rarest personality types of INFJ. Sometimes it feels like I'm misunderstood a lot, and like I don't really relate to the masses. And the older and the wiser that I get, I realize that I didn't necessarily come here to be relatable, but at the same time, me allowing myself the space to just be my ordinary self, my authentic self in my highs and lows, and sincerity of heart of why I came here does make me relatable. So that is also kind of limiting ideas to work through that I'm navigating. So with this perfection, I am coming on here to empower myself and others to rid ourselves of that thread of perfection that holds us back, that keeps us in stagnation or in procrastination of comparison and of holding ourselves to these impossible standards to where we don't even end up, pursuing what it is that we want to pursue, and to instead lean into the discomfort of being seen and of allowing our voice to be heard, because we came here to blaze our own path and create a new world outside of the societal matrix that we've been spoon-fed, and outside of the capitalist way of consumption that keeps us on that hook of perfectionism. And so I'm here with a message for the trailblazers and for the people who are wanting to create a new dream and wanting to start acting in ways that empower their liberation of mind, body, spirit in a way that we can show up and we can make positive healing ripples right where we're at with the resources that we have. And the more that we do that, it snowballs and we find ourselves being able to stand in our truth and discover our truth and share that with the world for the empowerment of ourselves and others. And yeah, just like a little love note to everybody, to just love yourself in your fullness of the fullness of your being in all the colors that your soul expresses itself day to day, and to share your gifts, share your medicine with the world, because we so need each and every person's unique soul essence voice, because no one can walk your path or sing your song like you can, and we also can't find our song or our path through anybody else. Like, it's really this element of getting so clear about our purpose that the light of our soul and the light of our divine mission really sets our path ablaze and lights up and illuminates our way, so that we can show up regardless of our little me story, and show up for the collective, for the people who by our wounds and from alchemizing our wounds into our medicine, we are able to help. And so, you know, this journey work and being a guide for others, it really goes only so far deep that we have journeyed within our own truth and within our own soul. And a way to do that is to teach, and is to show up, and is to share your message and your medicine. And so may we all remember the truth and the essence of love that we are, and may we witness that love as we witness ourselves blooming and composting our light and our dark back into the light. And may we witness the reflection of all people, places, and things, and the inherent divinity and perfection of things as they are and not how they ought to be, because all is perfect and all is divine. May we witness that we are enough just as we are.